Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are having a great day. Once again, I've been sick with the virus for 3 days. 2025 has officially kicked my ass. I am exhausted from how many times I've been sick, from all the chronic migraines, from this pituitary tumor, from my ovarian cancer, from everything. Literally sick and tired. But today, I dragged my body back to the doctor just to get retested to make sure 100% I did not have the flu, and thankfully I do not, since kids at my school do. So after the doctor, I was told that I should pick up nasal spray and a bunch of stuff like clean out your ears, tissues, go get cough drops, the whole thing. No medication from the doctor, just strictly over the counter, old school remedies. So I ran into the dollar store and I picked up the two things there that I knew I needed. And I got on this very, very long line. And when I tell you there had to be 25 people on this line and one cashier open, and this poor one woman who worked the cashier was being bombarded by every single person she called up next to service. Either they were yelling at her, they complained. Obviously, yes, it was a very long wait. The store was short-handed. I felt horrible for this woman. You could see the misery and utter disappointment at that moment that she probably felt about her job and her life. And it was awful. I couldn't. So I waited on the line. It really didn't move. I ended up putting my two items down and I walked out of the store and I just ran to the one next to it, which happens to be CVS, grabbed what I needed real quick. I came back out, but I could not get the image out of my head of this woman's face. Just defeat, frustration. No one was nice to her. And I understand waiting on a long line is annoying. I understand the idea of just waiting in general for people is difficult. Yes, I agree that there should have been other registers open, but no need to be nasty. No need to be cruel. No need to be mean to this poor lady at the register. Not her fault. She doesn't own the store. She doesn't run the store. She's doing the best she can. She's getting through each customer one at a time. So because I couldn't get this image out of my head, the nearest store to me happened to be a 7-Eleven, and I ran in and I just picked up, they have like a small container with a bouquet of different flowers, and one of the bouquets was just red roses. I ended up buying those for her. I drove back to the store, the dollar store, before I went home. I felt like shit at this moment, but I still felt the need to have to do this. And I walked back into the store. I walked right to the register. She was looking down, still a long line of people. And I said, "Excuse me." And she looked up at me. She's like, "Yeah." And I could see, I don't know if she was going to snap at me because she thought maybe I was going to yell at her. And I just put the roses out in front. I said, "These are for you. I think you need these today." And she literally just paused. The man at the register looked at me. Her face lit up, the most beautiful, nicest smile you could ever imagine. And she said, "Why?" And I just said, "I don't know. I just think that you need flowers today. You need to know you're loved and appreciated. And I know you're having a hard day, even if you're not really saying it. And I just want you to have them." And of course, she did take the flowers. She asked if she could hug me. I explained I was sick. So I was like, "I don't think it's a good idea. I don't want to get you sick." I was saying, "But don't worry about it. Let's give each other the little air hug." And then I said, "Have a great Thanksgiving. I'm sure I'll see you soon." I started to walk out and she yelled to me, "Is it okay if I just show my manager?" And I said, "You can do whatever you want." I was like, "Those are your flowers to keep." And I heard her yelling over to her manager to come over. "Look what this woman did for me. Look." And just the sound in her voice, I knew I changed her entire day. I changed her attitude. I changed her outlook, how she was feeling. She was exhausted in a different way than me. But let me tell you, guys, it doesn't take much to do something nice for someone. Look, the flowers, they were $10 for those red roses. Didn't break my bank. And I didn't buy maybe some of the items I planned on today, but that's okay because honestly, I have plenty of tea at home and medicine here. I'm just gonna load up. So I think I spent my money well today. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. All right, everyone, have a great day. And just one more prayer for me. I'm sorry I keep asking for them, but I just need to get better and I need to get stronger. So thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye.